Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Elliot Ramos. Just off the outside edge, and this one is off and running. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Willy Adames stands in. Just missed. And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And
Ball
misses
3,
inside. Foul ball. Anderson ready to work. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. On the outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim. And on the hill today, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. That's a little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Luis Rengifo.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Taylor Ward.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Hard hit to third. Inning over.
He's out.
Angels go quietly there. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Anderson back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Anderson, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Chapman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Matt Chapman, big blast, left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. There's the strike. Anderson checks the runner. Chapman back on a dive. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Chapman leads off second with nobody out. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a foul ball. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Fastball is outside. Mike Yastrzemski Originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The lefty, the 1-0. And downstairs, Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one inside. Look out. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. In the air, left field. Ward settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
And
bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up at the
right
plate.
Fielder, Jorge Soler.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And that one fouled off. That's inside. And it's filled up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting fifth, catcher
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Ball one, no strikes. And foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Adames tosses across the first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Soler around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Shanuel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an F.
Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. To the right side, Paris. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now. First pitch misses.
1 ball. No strike.
That one fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. And that one a little bit high.
3-1.
That's a walk.
That's a ball.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Elliot Ramos. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped up. Shanuel under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Flying to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Two outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one inside. 1-2 to count. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Giants 0. And welcome back to the
leading
ballpark
off for the
as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's in there. 2-2. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Here's Jo Adell. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Webb picks over. Paris back in on a dive.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Paris aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward led off the game with a strikeout. That one drifts inside. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That misses the zone. 2-1. And that one missing low. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Yastrzemski makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Into center. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Matt Chapman. And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
inside.
missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Chapman gets a piece there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Out to center. Adele sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Wilmer Flores.
And now Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, right field. Soler running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Right side. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
First and second, 2 outs. Bailey will hit next. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom of the 4th, so in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
And ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, center field. Lee makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jorge Soler.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee on his way over, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
For the Angels, first baseman Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nolan Schanuel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one outside. And that is ball 1. And it's fouled away. Next pitch misses, and the count now even up. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. That's the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler Fitzgerald. Anderson back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, Neto. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So a man at first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tap to first. Schanuel. Neto for one. Return throw. Gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So the batting order turns over. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, shortstop, Willy
Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Giants leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Grounds one to short. Adames, the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The Angels, second baseman, Kyren.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses.
That's a ball. 2-0 to count.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
Center fielder,
very gritty.
Joe
Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Paris stands at first with one out. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner on the goal. Ball misses.
Ball.
Throw. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Logan Webb won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for San
So out of the
Francisco.
pen comes the right-hander, Jordan
12.
Hicks.
Still pretty
Jordan
early in the
Hicks.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Foul ball there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Paris. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. Angels 4, and the Giants nothing. Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that one upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. stays alive. Outside low, 2-2. High fly ball out towards left center. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 2. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's down and in. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's a strikeout for Chappie.
Now batting.
And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. And ball one to the right fielder. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. They get the force. Third out. One left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. And we're back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to go. Bivens getting loose as well. And that's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Bounced up the middle. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball, no.
And that one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. Out to short. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
Full count.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. And the first offering is not close. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's a little bit low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Soriano.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now, Patrick Bailey.
San Francisco.
This guy, one of the best
Patrick
defensive
Bailey.
catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swinging a foul straight back. To third, Rengifo. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced
batting,
exactly what he was
second
looking for.
baseman,
Ball on the
Tyler
ground,
Fitzgerald.
nice ground out.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick
Ball
feet.
one.
He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next offering way off the plate.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement
Now
to that
batting,
fastball.
First baseman.
Two down,
Lamont
base
Wade
is
Jr.
empty. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And another ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for San
We're back
Francisco.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
75.
Camilo Doval.
Well, they need
Camilo
someone to stop
Doval.
the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the second
And
baseman,
leading off for
Kyron
the
Paris.
Phillies, second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Check swing, and he went. And that is
No
strike
ball.
1. He's
Strike.
a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is inside. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Angels are gone in order. They lead it, though, 6-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Adames, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. Swings through that one. Swings through it for the K. Throws to first. Giants go in order. So they make short work of them there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Doval back to work. A little bit high. And it's 1-0. Doval, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2. Outside. And that's a little bit high. And now it's filled up 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Trout.
Now
1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Outside low. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. The Angels up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting first base.
So digging in, Nolan Schanuel. He's already homered in this game. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that is ball one. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball.
Well, you got to
one
find a
strike.
way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's the third out. Inning over. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike one. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the ninth. That's too low. 1-1.
1-1.
Jansen fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Chapman on second. Flores at first. One gone. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1 ball, no strike. No, that's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Way outside, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
1 out left for the Giants. And now Lamont Wade Jr. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Two outs, bases are full. That clips the corner. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
1 strike away. Tapped softly on the ground. Neto. And that'll do it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. Want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will. Bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.